We've got your dogs. All right, cool. Yay!
Is the movie being made?
It's being made.
Is the movie thing on?
The movie thing is on.
Okay.
All right. Steve Araujo here with the bass hang. And I'm here with my good friend Bob Knarley. Also, Howard Ulyate. But Bob Knarley is what he goes by. And we have Oprah.
That's Oprah the Hut.
Oprah the Hut.
I named her that because when I got her she was incredibly fat. Fatter than she is now,
Still
if you can believe that.
And Jackie?
This is Jackie. It's Jackie Jorp Junk, which is, if you watch that show 30 Rock, it's kind of, it's in kind of
homage.
You got to know
cool.
30 Rock. 30 Rock's a funny show.
Nice. All right. Well, we're here chatting. We're at the bass hang, and you're my first guest. I'm honored.
I'm so happy.
I'm honored. We're gonna talk bass and dogs. My dogs are downstairs sleeping because these guys will beat them up. I don't want that.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want that to happen. So what'd you bring, man? You brought some basses?
I brought. This one is the Fender Marcus Miller jazz bass 5-string, and you sold me this bass. Well, we traded for it.
Yes.
And you told me that you got it. You didn't even open the box, and I'm very happy for that because if you would have played it, you would have kept it.
I would have kept it. Yeah,
it's good. It's a good bass. It's very lightweight. You know, as we get older, our backs don't support.
Don't play a little bit?
Yes.
All right. There you go.
It's my little dog Oprah going nuts. So.
All right. There we go.
I put the DR pink strings on here. They really do stand out.
Oprah, hey, come here. Come on. So pink strings, cool. All right.
And then the other modification I did is I added one of these tuners. I added the tuner.
Cool. Works really well.
It works great.
And it mutes?
Yeah, when you pull it up, it mutes.
Nice.
I'm probably not too well in tune now, but I'm not going to bore you with a whole bunch of tuning. But, you know, and it's a very simple layout. Volume, you know, 2 volumes. Volume for this pickup, volume for this pickup, and then these are bass and treble controls, which are boost only.
Okay.
You know, boosting treble, and then this bypass switch.
And that's the traditional Marcus Miller preamp.
Yeah.
That is the Marcus Miller from Fender, factory, stock.
Yes.
Right, okay.
Which is based on Marcus Miller's jazz bass that Roger Sadowski, you know, rebuilt for him.
Okay.
So,
cool.
yeah.
And the pickups, you did replace them, right?
I replaced these pickups, and the main reason why it wasn't a sound thing. It was that these it was the pull pieces on the pickups that came in this bass were a little bit sharp, and so they would kind of, you know, cut my fingers. You know, my fingers didn't like, you know, it would kind of cut my fingers. So I had these Nordstrand pickups installed.
Cool.
And they sound amazing. They're hum canceling. I love them. And they don't chew up my fingers.
Cool.
But, you know. But having said that, if somebody were to buy this bass and if you're okay with that, you know, if you don't play over the pickups, I guess your fingers, you know, if it doesn't, you don't necessarily need to go out and do much to this bass. I mean, aside from that, this bass is stock.
And this is your main bass that you play, and what gigs are you doing these days? What's your main gig? What do you do?
Main gig is my cover band called the Green Natives.
Okay.
With Mike Glendenning and Chip Moreland. Mike and I have been playing since 1994.
Okay.
Long time.
Oh, cool.
So this is the bass I play mainly with that. And, you know, it gets a wide array of tones. It works well, and surprisingly enough, a lot of guys wouldn't guess this maybe, but it works really well with a pick.
Okay.
For kind of more rock tones and stuff like that. It works really well with a pick. Which, you know, if you're playing like, I don't know, Do You Have the Time to Listen to Me Whine About Everything and All at Once? Green Day songs.
Green Day. Yeah. Basket Case.
Yeah. It actually works,
yeah.
You know, it kind of fits that kind of bill really well.
Okay.
Which surprised me, because I always think of like a Marcus Miller bass, I think of Marcus Miller, you know, more slapping and more of a modern bass tone.
Okay. So it's Green Natives, and then
I play in Dred Zeppelin.
Dred Zeppelin, which is...
I've been playing in Dred Zeppelin since 1996. And, you know, some touring records, you know, just, you know, touring.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. And great group of guys. I haven't played this bass in Dred Zeppelin yet.
Oh, okay. What do you usually play in Dred Zeppelin?
Ritter? I have the Black Ritter.
The Ritter, okay.
And the main reason why I play that is because it's flat black, and when I use these pink strings, it really stands out.
It pops.
It really looks, you know,
cool.
it's like for years I was just some guy, and now I'm the dude with pink strings.
And you play the mellotron, right? Or the melody. Cool. How about when you're recording? What do you do a lot of recording, and you've done a lot of soundtrack stuff. You've done games. You do video stuff.
Game soundtracks. Yeah, I do recording mainly at home, and for recording, I have an array of different mic trees and EQs and things like that I've actually built.
For bass, what's your go-to for recording?
My go-to for bass recording actually is the Sansamp Bass Driver DI.
Cool.
Love that thing. You know.
What characteristic you like?
I just like what it does. It kind of gives a nice color to the bass.
Okay.
And you can always dial in a little bit of distortion. And I have found for you know, like sometimes the best tone when you hear the bass tone out of the track without any other instruments, it's not necessarily the best sound. And sometimes it's more distorted than you would think. But then when you put the other tracks in, it seems, you know, it sits with the tracks, and then the bass will hug the speakers in a way that's much more pleasing and mixes with the other instruments.
Yeah, you got to have a little dirt. I mean, you listen to all those recordings. I mean, a ton of them. They have that grind. You know? Even the Jamerson stuff has
a lot.
You know,
when you're hired to go record for somebody, they're hiring you because you're confident in your abilities.
Yeah, yeah.
And if you come in unsure of yourself, you're going to play unsure of yourself, and it's going to sound like that.
Yeah.
It's just going to come across that way. If you're not confident, learn how to be confident. Learn how to act that way, at least.
Yeah. Well, gig.
Yeah.
Play. Get out there and play. It's important.
Yeah.
I like what else. You're going to start building some instruments.
I'm working on building. It's been when I was in my 20s, I was a repairman. I used to work for Doc Patillo, who
used to work on all. I mean, you still do.
Worked on his basses quite a bit, and I still kind of do.
Yeah, all the time.
But I worked for the Guitar Doctor in Fountain Valley. I had my own shop in Brea for a while.
Yeah, I remember.
But then I started touring with Dred Zeppelin so much, I decided that it was time. I wanted to be the guy playing the bass, and not the guy working on them. So.
Yeah, but you're amazing at it. Well, you definitely see the woodworking skills, so hopefully we're going to see some basses.
Soon, in the next couple months, there's going to be some Bob Knarley, if that's even what I decide to call it.
All right. Bob Knarley basses.
Bob Knarley basses.
I would like one.
You want one?
I want one.
How many?
Why not?
2, 3?
You've seen it here. I'm ordering 5.
5.
For the bass hang.
Because you need 5.
I need 5. So where can people find you online?
Best way to find me is on Facebook.
Okay.
Bob Knarley. That's Bob Knarley with a K. Knarley.
Okay. And how about a website?
No website.
No website. Okay.
Had one, took it down.
Okay.
Don't need it.
Well, we're going to connect you up with the bass hang. I would like you to be definitely a part of it. And since you're out there, the whole idea for me is to get guys that are out there gigging and playing just in the trenches, basically, and report on equipment, on gear, on what they're doing. So I really would like you to be, going to have you a big part of it, and reporting, and it'll be fun. So,
can't wait.
Dude,
very excited.
Thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate what should we do. There we go.
Love this guy.
Love this guy. Bass hang, Steve Araujo, Bob Knarley. Peace. Wait, that's great.